If only I could turn back time.
This doesn't seem like a place you find good men!
We're not looking for good men. We're looking for mercenaries. We have no hope of taking the fortress without them.
If we make it far enough to hire them, with those things out there!
These bones! This place has swallowed things larger than us! And spat them back out those worms! They'll kill us all!
Run! Get off the sand!
It's all sand!
Keep calm! Keep moving!
Where?
Anywhere that isn't sand!
Ah! I was hoping it wasn't a corpse I was dragging home. Be a bit weird, that, eh?
My men... what happened?
I'm sorry, lad. They weren't as lucky as you.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank this. That little darling's a bit twitchy, but she should get you up to my camp, no trouble. I've got a newer one myself. Worked out all the hitches.
Hitches?
Word of advice about the climb. If you don't like heights, don't look down. And if you don't like dwarf asses, don't look up.
This device! You built it?
You don't need to flatter me, lad. I already snatched you from the nasties. No, what you got there's Numenorian. Loads of their contrivances scattered around from way back.
Very useful.
Trick is grabbing it without the worms grabbing you. I found a few promising sites, got them all sketched out. You bring what you find back to me, I'll tinker till it does what it used to. Or does something anyway. Then you can field test it, make sure it's safe. Sound good?
More than fair.
Not the most convenient spot if you're moving in furniture. But on the plus side, worms don't like heights.
So, what are you doing so far from Gondor?
Looking for the Vanishing Sons. They're a mercenary company.
Yes, I hired a few of them to look for Numenorian bits. Now I owe their leader a few mercenaries. I've got just the thing to get you to where they are. Just don't tell them where I am.
What do I do?
Just run off the edge of the cliff.
Run off the edge of the cliff.
And here, these are the places to poke around for more Numenorian goodies. Go on then. I've used this thing myself. Not a bump or a scratch.
See, laddie, nothing to it! Now, whatever you do, don't... Oh, you'll figure it out.
Figure what out? All right, this is... Whoa! Right. Getting the hang of it. Just have to not think about it, is all.
Did you try Shadi's business?
My name is Baranor. I am second captain of the Gondorian Guard at Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil has fallen some time ago, I believe.
I am seeking soldiers.
Well, it's difficult to be a captain without them. Lucky for you, I've got the finest warriors in all of Middle-earth! Do you carry coin of any kind?
Some.
Some. You're going to need a lot more than some. What are your plans for them, eh? I assume you're not planning to retake Minas Ithil.
I'm planning to take Shindrum.
The fortress? No. That sounds like the work for heroes. All I can offer you are mercenaries. Look, why don't you come back when you have some more money? Or sense? What art?
How do you know that name?
You haven't changed! I remember a boy of 7. Small for his age, so he had a lot to prove. And one day he decided that he was going to explore the caves of Umbar, but he got himself into a little bit of trouble. Lucky for him, he had a brother. A beautiful, courageous older brother who was sent to look for him. And by the time that champion reached him, he was moments away from being devoured by Caragors.
Caragor? Jagai!
No, little brother. I am Serka now. Serka, the unkillable. Serka, the insufferable. Serka, the survivor. But I still bear some scars from my former life.
How did you come to be here, among these Easterlings?
Same old story. A village is raided, homes are looted, mothers and fathers are slaughtered, screaming tears.
Orcs?
Mercenaries.
How is it?
I should be thankful, though, of course, eh? Not every boy gets the chance to be raised among such a merry band of killers and thieves!
But you lead them.
Yeah, only until I get a knife in my back. And believe me, that is how all leaders end up. But enough history. Blood only goes so far. You and I, we have business to transact.
If I'm going to take that fortress, I better start with something smaller. Let's see about those outposts.
Tell me, brother, what do you see?
Orcs, wagons, more orcs.
Do you know what I see? Coin, fortune, and enough danger to make it fun.
It seems you have better eyes than I do.
It looks too, but who's keeping track?
I suppose this coin you speak of is in those wagons, those surrounded by guards.
Soon to be dead guards. No survivors. The Overlord can't know that this is us. After all, he is paying us to keep these deliveries safe.
You're working for the orcs?
Look, in this line of work, I can't choose where my coin comes from. Besides, if you're thinking about taking over that fortress, you're going to need my men. And if you need men, you need coin. Help me, brother. I'll give you a family discount.
How generous.
Keep an eye out for wereworms. They're drawn to grog.
Happiness is a strong weapon at your side, and the bodies of your enemies at your feet. That's it.
That looks good on you.
This is your end! I got ya! Good hit! Now kill him! Even the Dark Lord knows me by name.
This coin is from Minas Ithil. Ha! More of the same. More loot from the city. All their supplies come through this canyon. This is all Gondorian coin.
And now, it's Easterling coin. Let's get these wagons back to the oasis. Today, we get paid.
These caravans have to stop.
You and your boys need to get all this grog cleaned up before any wereworms show up. And don't spill any more, or you'll bring the Rumbler here.
The Rumbler? Sounds like just what I need. It's time to spill some grog.
I don't know why we ever...
Let's run down.
Watch your arm! You like that? Gonna crush you! Disarm him! From the side! Gonna bleed! Time to rip you up! Death command! You butcher!
What have you done?
Cut off the enemy's supply line.
That was also my supply line! I need to keep the coin flowing. Do you see those men back there? Those are not soldiers. Their loyalty is bought, and when they stop getting paid, their blades are no longer under my control.
These are marauder orcs. When we take their fortress, you'll get half their fortune, and I'll use the other half to pay you and your men for whatever comes next.
All right. You know, coin is one thing. That fortress is another. Oh, I hope you've got a great plan.
Now I just need a plan.
If you're serious about taking this fort and getting me my coin, we'll need to find out what we're up against. And we'll need to be discreet.
I wouldn't want to ruin your reputation among the orcs.
You all heard about the werewolf attack on the coast. And yes, we're running low on rock. But things are going to change.
So with Mog dead, that makes Gimu the new war chief. So, Baruch, how am I supposed to keep this straight?
Not do it for ourselves. Till we're clear in the canyon for the next ship. Maybe
What was that?
No need to trouble yourself.
a crew of our own.
Nicely done, little brother. Very discreet.
What if we killed them? Oh, it's spicy, but sweet. One cup which is strong, two of it
Is
is...
Overlord Josie's war chiefs well?
He's called Takra, the Sand Spider. Encourages competition within his ranks. A bloody business, but it does weed out the weak.
From some of you about the mercenaries, but they're not to be attacked without provocation. Those orders come straight from Baranor. They're going to be eaten in the next great war. These monks use blood.
How do you work with these beasts?
Oh, they're not much different from mercenaries. They like to drink, to sing, and to kill.
We're used to getting it.
Wait,
It's the top.
You lived a hard life, Jagai.
But I survived, didn't I? I lived long enough to meet you again. That's better than most.
Here's something better. No, I didn't think so. Because nothing's more important than this. You just have no idea, do you?
How have you survived among the Easterlings?
By letting Jagai die. By becoming Serka. Jagai was weak, afraid. He could be hurt, killed. Serka cannot.
You were always ready to take on this. No one go anywhere.
Can't take this heat.
And I on it.
Anytime. Got to keep your teeth shut.
We're having trouble with some of the others. That's what we pay for.
We'll have to take this fortress before I run out of coin. Mercenaries are loyal only as long as you can pay them.
They'll get their money.
We're almost done, but I'm not leaving here empty-handed. I think I saw some gold back there. Finish up so we can leave.
Because the more I, the sharper I get. And the sharper I get, well, you know, because mystics with their dark magics and oh,
You talk too much.
my arm! Get him! Get him!
I think that made him angry. Maybe a good time to leave.
Get him! Up there! He's up there!
If you take a shot at the Overlord, you don't miss. What was that? It's not my problem, it's yours. You
Put some effort into it, both of you.
You are a dead man, Easterling.
I'm here.
Come now. Let's make this a fight to remember.
He'll burn you if you're not careful! You're one of those refugees from Minas Ithil, aren't you? Sad story that. The first of many ends for your people.
Ooh, he's a feisty one.
Take it!
Watch out, he'll burn you alive!
Dance, demon, dance! Bleeding a bit. The orc, fight me! Make me sick!
Out of position! You don't think I remember, fool?
I think it's time we left, little brother. Or do you want to try and get us killed again?
Time to leave.
We're losing them!
Your funeral.
They're getting away!
Blood for coin.
Let me tell you who you're fighting! Murder the tar!
Now we know what we're dealing with.
I've seen two kinds of mercenary, brother. One of them fights for gold, and the other seeks death in whatever way he can find it. I'm starting to think you're the second kind.
There's no turning back now.